Picture this: a cold, moonless night in the heart of winter. That's when our story begins, with Emma, curled up in her favorite armchair, scrolling mindlessly through her phone just as the clock struck midnight. The sudden vibration of her phone made her jump, but what she saw made her blood run cold. It was her mother's number, the same number she hadn't deleted, couldn't delete, even though her mother had passed away 2 years ago. You see, Emma and her mother had been inseparable. Those 2 years without her had been the hardest of Emma's life. Every birthday, every holiday, every small triumph. She still reached for her phone to call her mom, only to remember she couldn't. Not anymore. But now, here was that familiar number glowing on her screen. Emma's hands trembled as she stared at it. Logic told her it was impossible. Perhaps it was a glitch, or someone had somehow gotten her mother's old number. Yet, something deeper, something primal, told her to answer. Time seemed to freeze as her finger hovered over the green answer button. The ring echoed through her silent apartment, each tone more haunting than the last. Finally, drawing a deep breath, Emma answered. The voice that came through was distorted, yet somehow familiar. It sent chills down her spine as it whispered those words. "I'm waiting for you." Outside your door, Emma's heart pounded against her ribs. She could hear the blood rushing in her ears. The distance between her armchair and the front door seemed to stretch endlessly. Should she look? Could she not look? The weight of those words hung in the air like a heavy fog. Every step towards the door felt like walking through molasses. The floorboards creaked beneath her feet, each sound amplifying her fear. Her hand reached for the doorknob, shaking uncontrollably. And there, in that moment of pure terror and anticipation, Emma had to make a choice. Would she open the door to face whatever, or whoever, waited on the other side? Or would she turn and run, never knowing if her mother had somehow reached across the veil between worlds to see her one last time? Some say the door remained closed that night. Others swear they heard a daughter's cry of joy or terror echo through the building. But what really happened? Well, that's for you to decide. After all, the best ghost stories are the ones that leave us wondering what we would do if we found ourselves in Emma's shoes, with a phone call from beyond and a visitor waiting at our door.